Hi team.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's a very nice day to all of you. I'm very happy to introduce one of the very famous and international coach, Mr. Sridhara. He is based in Bangalore, and he is one of the leading NLP coach and also a trainer in various aspects. And today, graciously, he has agreed to give a wonderful speech, a training on self mastery. So I thank on behalf of Emocare to HN Sridhara sir for accepting our invitation and agreeing to give good margadarshan to our viewers. Thank you very much, sir. We welcome you, sir. The stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Shivakumar.
Sir, you can start, sir.
Yeah. Today we are going to learn a new topic on anchoring. Now, the Mr. Pavlov, who is a Russian scientist, he invented a model of conditioning, human conditioning, in which he did a research. He used a dog and he used to give a external stimulus like a food is to give, and the whenever the particular time the dog is to saliva like this, whenever he gives to food, the dog is to saliva like that. It was continued for few days. Later he stopped the food, only the bell sound is to give. Now whenever he used to give food previously, he also used to ring the bell sound. Now, in the process, the dog is conditioned with the bell sound. When he rings the bell sound, the behavior of the dog was to salivate. This is how the conditioning of the uh, mind it is. This is how the anchoring came into a picture, where for external stimulus, our entire body and mind tries to give particular behaviors. Now, we have two states. One is called resourceful state, other is called unresourceful state. What is resourceful state? A resourceful state where we are happy, we are goal oriented, we are action oriented, and also we are confident, and we take action on any particular goal or a task because we are in a resourceful state. We are happy, delighted. In the contrary, we have a unresourceful state where a person may not be not take initiative on the particular task, maybe procrastinating, maybe delaying his tasks. Due to that, the unresourceful state, the chemistry of the body also may not be favorable for it. A lot of stress hormones will produce. Now, coming to the resourceful state, where it gives the favorable action oriented and happy oriented. Now, to utilize this resourceful states which we have in our own self, which is already programmed for the present way of living. That is how we use the mechanism of NLP anchoring, where for external stimulus, all this favorable the resource states we try to trigger. For example, you early morning when you get up, you can use an anchoring method to get into resourceful state. Imagine you are going for an interview, you know the knowledge, skill, all that, but still you feel less confident. You can use this anchoring method. Now, for various situations, we can use this anchoring method so that we bring back ourselves into a resourceful state. For this, we try to now see ourselves in the timeline. What are the positive experiences we felt? What are the happy moments we have felt? For example, maybe we are conscious from the age of 6 till now, school days, college days, your first job, your work life, your promotions, and you're getting some things for your own self and materialistically happy. No, there are many happy moments which are stored in our mind. We try to use this one resourceful state for anchoring. Now, when we use this anchoring method, we get back the resourceful state so that in the present today we can use it. Many times it so happen I got stuck up in life. Oh, the life is very bad. Things are not going in the way it has to. Now, all these moments we can use the anchoring method and get back into the resourceful state. This is the use of anchoring where we have our own resourceful state. We use that with the external stimuli. We will program that in the next upcoming few minutes. Where whenever we are in the unsuccessful, unresourceful state, we can use this in the anchoring method to make ourselves a resourceful state. Now, we have the memory which is stored, these resourceful moments which are stored in our own mind in a three modes, three modalities. That is visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Now, whatever we see, the eyes captures, it stores in the visual form. The event, the happy moment. Then whatever we hear in that particular moment, it is stored in the auditory form. That sounds, that people talking, people wishing, people saying positive words, the clap sound, like. Now all these auditory moments also will be stored. Next, the kinesthetic, the feeling what we get, getting delighted, getting enthusiastic, getting confident. Now all these feelings also will be stored in that resourceful state. Whenever the positive events will happen, we have the visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. The memory will be stored in our mind, which is there, which we must bring it and program it and use for the current scenario. This is how visual, auditory, and kinesthetic method we utilize to program our resource state to the external stimuli. Now, how to anchor it? Now, going to the anchoring, the process of anchoring. We use these two fingers, okay, like this for the anchoring. See, when I give set of instructions, in the instruction process, if I say anchor it, you must hold these two fingers like this. It works like a switch, like how you see an electric switch. When you switch on, the entire circuit will open up and the light will come. Like this, when we anchor it, the resource state by two fingers, the state will trigger. And we program this resource state to this two fingers. When we are in a conscious mode, we try to, in the regular day-to-day, when we want this anchoring to be used, consciously when we use this, just resource state will come. It's as simple like the anchoring. If I say, if a national anthem, normally we get up. We use anchoring because that is how we got programmed. You are passing by and you say a temple, a church, you get anchored. with certain feelings. For example, you met one friend, old friend. You get anchored with the old memories. Like this, the anchoring consciously we can use with this NLP modality program. The instructions I will keep giving. Just follow the instructions, have the flow, then anchor it. When I say anchor it, you just press these two fingers. If I say leave the anchor, just leave the anchor. If I say anchor it once again, you just anchor it with the two fingers. Like this, you program yourself so that consciously we can use this anchoring of this finger method and get into the resourceful state. See, we can also use the other fingers also, like this you want or like this you want. You can use any anchoring method, like you can using the keeping the one hand, another hand. For example, you go to an interview, you want to get that anchor the state. You can just use just like this. No one will see. Like it's very simple. Like okay. If you want to go by this method, yes, you get into this. Like this, you can use any, but this is what the best we try to see. With no one can know you are anchoring into resourceful state. This is the anchoring process which we use visual, the auditory, and kinesthetic method, where you have to visualize the entire pictures of that scene, and you have to get into the auditory, the sounds in that moment, and also whatever the feelings came in that particular moment, you must feel it to that maximum intensity. You have to feel it, so that more the intensity, more the powerful state you get, and the powerful anchor it can. We program this completely, okay, in the instructions using visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Now, with this introduction of visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and the process, the anchoring method, now what you can do is, I'll give 2 minutes where you can remember one happiest moment in your life, one delightful moment. Either you passed one exam, or you participated in competition, you got the prize. While taking the prize, your friends cheered up, and everyone got applause. All these moments, all this, visual, auditory, kinesthetic, which is there inside in our mind, which we must, bring it back, and that feeling goes like this. You just go in your timeline, and pick that one happiest moment. Maybe your work life also you can use, where you got a promotion, you felt happy, okay, or your first job, or your first salary, or buying a two-wheeler, four-wheeler, delighted, those moments. So anything you can, remember those happy moments and write it in your pad book, where, like, and and also visualize the and whatever the auditory and whatever right now consciously, so that you are entering inside into the mind, with this little 10% of the things you can recall, remaining 90% we try to recall in our program. Just to understand the anchoring, let's know what is conscious, what is subconscious. Now all this entire memory is stored in our subconscious, okay, and we are in a conscious level right now with our senses. We are conscious now. Consciously you can remember to 10%, okay. We will go to the subconscious with the instructions, and we relieve that moments, okay, and bring it, and then anchor it. This is the process. Now recall that moment, and visualize whatever you can recall, things you can recall. Then we will do the program. Just write down the thing. Also, you can write a picture, that on the stage, the friends around. Just pictorial picture if you create, still it's become easy to program. Okay, now we will go for the programming part. Okay, where I'll give set of instructions. You can just listen to the instructions. Now, where you are sitting, sit in a enclosed room where there is no external disturbance, and sit straight, and keep your mobile in the airplane mode so that you will not receive any calls during the programming part. You have to close your eyes and just listen my instruction. Till I say open your eyes, you must not open the eyes. If you open your eyes, you may miss the instructions or you may lose the track of program. If you're getting disturbed, again, just be in the flow of instructions. It will be a nice process of listening the instructions. Let's close your eyes. Observe your breathing, the inhalation and exhalation. Take a deep breath and breathe out. Take a deep breath and breathe out. Your body is relaxing. Let it relax. Your mind is also relaxing. Let it relax. Now visualize your facial muscles, your nose, your ear, your eyes, your mouth is relaxing. All your facial organs are relaxing. Let it relax. All your facial organs are relaxing. Let it relax. Your entire head is relaxing. Let it relax. Your entire head region is getting relaxed. Let it relax. Your entire head getting relaxed. Let it relax. Your body is becoming like a lightness, like a feather, and becoming lighter and lighter. Now, relax your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Your both the shoulders are getting relaxed. Let it relax. Your both the hands are getting relaxed. Let it relax. Your entire spinal cord, the back is relaxing. Let it relax. entire chest region is relaxing. Let it relax. Your heart is getting relaxed. Let it relax. The heart which works day in, day out, it is relaxing. Let it relax. Your entire stomach region is getting relaxed. Let it relax. Now, both the legs also getting relaxed. Let it relax. Both the legs are getting relaxed. Let it relax. From head to toe, entire body is relaxed. Now, from head to toes, entire body is relaxed. Let it relax. The body which works day in, day out for us. Let's relax consciously. Normally in sleep, we may not be aware of our own body relaxation. Now let's relax consciously the entire body. Relax the entire body. The body is relaxed. Let it relax. The body is becoming lighter and lighter like feather. And it is slowly drifting in air. It is becoming so light, it just drifts in the air. Now, think of that successful, happy moment in your life. Think of that successful, happy, delight moment in your life. Now think, feel, and behave that moment. See the people, visuals around you. See the people who are surrounded by you. Recognize their faces. Recognize their faces. See the complete visuals of the people around you and the space and the objects and the color of the objects and the people faces and their body language. Complete visualize the pictures of that moment. Completely visualize that moment with the colors and the contrast. Complete picturization in totality. Recollect in totality. And also see the, the people talking to you, their appreciations, the words what they say. Hear to them and feel the delight with the sounds that they speak here. You're feeling so happy with the visuals and the people speaking. You're feeling happier, happier. And the body is filled with positivity and the confidence. The body is filled with positivity and confidence. Listen to the people, what they're speaking, and you're feeling more confident, more happier. And now you see the self-talk, what's on in your own side. In that moment, what is a self-talk? You're happy with your self-talk. What is? You got that. You're feeling proud of it. You feel happier and happier. What is your self-talk in that particular moment? And what do you feel? Feel it to complete really that moment. Really completely that moment of feeling with the feelings. Feel and think of that moment in your body also. Feel that moment in your body. The feel-good chemicals will searching. The feel-good chemicals will produce. Feel that happy moment in your body. Feel the energy in you. Feel the energy in you, your body. Now this positive hormones are exploding. I'm feeling more confident. Feel that confidence. Feel in your mind and body the feeling, the resource state. Now you can anchor it with your fingers. Now you can anchor that resource state in your fingers. Now feel that state and anchor it. Anchor it. Now release the anchor. Again, feel that moment entirety, confidence, the energy, the positive hormones are exploding. The positive energy is exploding. You feel like jumping with that happiness, with that delightfulness, with that full of enthusiasm. You're feeling complete confidence. Now again, anchor it with your fingers. Anchor it. Anchor it. Feel that moment. Anchor it. Release the anchor. Again, you're feeling more confident. Feel that confidence. Feel that energy. Feel that enthusiasm. Feel that delight in your body and mind. Your body and mind filled with energy. Your energy is exploding. You feel like jumping. Again, now anchor it. Anchor it. Now release the anchor. Now being that state, you feel like the complete happier delight. You feel like dancing. And you feel completely in resourceful state. Now, slowly feel yourself comfortable and move your Just observe your breathing. Observe your breathing, the inhalation and exhalation, the slow inhalation and exhalation. Observe your breathing, the inhalation and exhalation. How the breathing is slowly happening. Just observe your breathing. Now just remove your fingers in your hand. Just remove the fingers in your hand. Just remove the fingers in your hand. Move the legs, gently move your legs. Now slowly open your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Yes. All of you anchored it successfully, I feel. Yes, that's good. Feeling delighted, feeling happier. This is how we can program the existing, the resourceful state to external stimulus. This is called anchoring in Neuro-Linguistic Programming. Now, you're in consciously. Now just press this. You must get this anchoring, that resourceful state. Now, if you practice this for a few days, when you anchor this, you get this. This gets become habitual. When you press this, you get anchored with that resourceful state which you got programmed. Whenever you consciously just do this so that you go back. Do this for a few moments in the day and feel it. Okay. And get back into the resource state. Now, how this the negativity is programmed. There's a beautiful story, and why anchoring is required for us. Why the days go in a negative way. We want to be positive. Everyone wants to be positive, but the negativity will pop up. It just surges. Like in the school, teachers started calling attendance. Raju, Mohan, Bhaskar, Jairaj, Nikesh, like this. It's an everyday phenomenon. And the particular day, teachers started calling Bhaskar, yes sir, Mohan, yes sir. Raju name came, and Raju, the student told, sir, my name is Raju Don't. He's fourth standard kid. He is scoring 80% marks. He's saying his name, my name is Raju Don't. Teacher told, Raju, all these days you were good. Now what happened to you? Sir, my parents are calling me. I was not knowing. My parents are calling me not Raju. My parents are calling me as Raju Don't. No, in your parents given as Raju, I'll call you as a Raju. You must say yes, sir. No, sir. Please change in register my name as Raju Don't and call me Raju Don't. I will answer yes. The class teacher got annoyed and they called the parents, and the teacher asked student, what's your name? Tell you, parents are there. What's your name? And teacher, with the anguish, they told student, my name is Raju Don't. And parents got a little surprised. What happened? All those days you were good. Now you're saying your name is Raju Don't. No, you call me as Raju Don't only. Therefore, my name is Raju Don't. What is this? Then parents got again angry. You're a bit disciplined. You're speaking before no teacher. You're in the school. Don't do kidding. And, told, my name is Raju, don't. Okay. Then teacher told, fine, we will call the counselor in our school. Let's diagnose, see what's happened with the kid. And counselor came, and counselor told teacher and the parents, just move away. I'll just discuss in the room. And told the student to sit. And with a smile, how are you, Raju? Now, what made you to think you're Raju? Don't your name? Oh, okay, fine. How your parents will call you from morning till evening in the house? He told, my parents call me as Raju, don't do this. Raju, don't go there. Raju, don't touch that. Raju, don't do this. Raju, don't speak like that. Means every time they use with the Raju, don't. Therefore, my name is Raju, don't. What I feel is that. What I hear, what I see visually with the body language, what I hear and what I feel is Raju, don't. That's how my name is Raju, don't. Now, teacher, the counselor got, yeah, okay. Because parents are using the don't many times unconsciously, maybe parents without consciously they use. Therefore, the child got programmed. Friends, what we can learn from this story? Our subconscious mind got programmed. Many times don't, no, cannot, not possible. In our childhood, if you have a kid in your house, below 6 years, just observe how many times you use no for the kid. If a kid is crossing the door, no, 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 don't go, because there's a traffic. You know that there's a traffic, but kid doesn't know. And if a kid goes towards the kitchen, no, no, don't go there. Because there's a sharp object, you know that kid may not be knowing. If a kid is touching an electronic gadget or an electronic switch, no, no, means this is how the programming happens unconsciously. Because parents will not have that patience to tell and explain to us in the child way of explaining why you must not do that, why you must not go outside, why you must not go near the kitchen, why you must not touch the electric object, because they will have a lot of works they have to have our own living to make our better life they are struggling. Rare those kids who get the say and do phenomenon. They say and explain the things. Rare that phenomenon you get. Therefore, the Raju don't is growing now. Now, as we grow, also we must try to remove that don't and see the real Raju within us. The real Raju hidden who is there. We cannot blame the parents. We cannot blame the society. We cannot blame the media. You cannot blame anything. There is a beautiful quote I remember, like, mind is your friend, mind is your enemy, lift yourself by yourself. Maybe if you get a good the teacher, good parents, yes, good. It's an added advantage for you. But it is, we must lift ourselves by ourselves. How? We can use our mind as a tool and get into a resourceful state and develop ourselves to move up in the ladder of success and achieve the goals. When we are in a resourceful state, we feel confident. Our positive feel-good chemicals will produce in the body and mind. And we are take action on the activities, whatever we want to do, the to-do list, we are prepared. And we are, by taking action, we are reaching our goals slowly, step by step. That's whenever you feel low in confidence and feeling inferiority complex, feeling not in resource state, anchor it. That is how we learned from the Pavlov research of anchoring, how stimulus can be programmed, how behaviors can be replicated with the stimulus. And we understood the visual auditory method of programming in our own resource state, getting into resource state, and the series of instructions we went through to anchor it. And in the consciously, when you use this anchor, we get back into the resource state. Within seconds, you can anchor and get into the resource state and move on. But for mind, all of you know that we must repeat. Repetition is what memory now. Now, as you keep using this anchor method, resource method, you feel resourceful state. Good. I want to end this with a story. There is a master, and there were three disciples. Master taught them in 1 year time few skills. 4 skills he taught them, and after 1 year he told, I want to move to other place. I may not come for 2 years. With these 4 skills, okay, you live your daily life. I'll come back after 2 years, and we will learn a few more skills. I can teach you. And teacher left. Now these 3 students, 3 disciples, started working their normal routine life, living their life. 2 years passed, and teacher came back and asked the first disciple, now whatever the skills I gave, 4 skills, now how you used it? Yes, master, I used these 4 skills and I gained now another 16 skills. I made 20 skills now. He's learned 20 skills in the 2 years down the line by using the first 4 skills. And it is very enriching for me, and I'm very happy, and I'm exploring myself. And second disciple, teacher asked, okay, how are you? How it went the 2 years? Master, you gave me 4 skills. Is that I learned 6 more skills. Now 10 skills are there with me. I'm happy. I'm leading my life. Now the last person, how are you? The master asked. Master, I kept the skills just like that, and in the process I forgotten my skill also. And I've not learned any skill. I've lost my skills because I didn't practice. Now, what we can summarize from this, what we can debrief from this, what we can learn from this story. Our parents can give knowledge or skills or values, certain things. Our teachers can teach us knowledge, skills, or your boss or your immediate manager or your leader can teach you some knowledge, skill, all this. Now, with whatever they teach, with that, with our effort, with getting into resource state, we can learn a few more skills and see the better world which is forward, which is existing before us. We must not blame the parents. We must not blame the teachers. We must not blame the society. They've given their best, whatever like. And with getting into our resource state and move ourselves and becoming more successful. Okay, I want to end this the seminar with one quote. Life starts after comfort zone. Just remember, life starts after comfort zone. Thank you for the session. Have a nice day.